Yo, what's up guys? It's Trevor here, and I'm filming this from the beautiful Key West, Florida. I'm here for about 10 days and then we're back in the lab. Let's show the view real quick. Boom, look at that. Anyways, in this video, we're gonna be talking about New Year's resolutions because I was scrolling on my phone the other day and I saw some stats about New Year's resolutions and they were a bit alarming to me. 46% of people in the world set New Year's resolutions, but only 1% of people actually stick with their New Year's resolution throughout the entirety of the year. Now, for people who don't know what New Year's resolutions are, basically when you start the new year, so 2025 here, people set goals or they try to create some sort of good habit or eliminate a bad habit, and they try to stick with that in an attempt to have a better life. So whether that's losing weight, whether that's making more money, whatever it is for you, right? The problem is, again, a lot of people set New Year's resolutions, but only 1% of people actually stick with that New Year's resolution throughout the entirety of the year. And I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm not, crazy, hyper successful, but I've found some things that have helped me out personally a ton. And I want to give that to you guys in regards to New Year's resolutions, because I think a lot of people think about New Year's resolutions the wrong way. Most people literally just, they wait until the first day of the year to start their New Year's resolution. And that's the point, right? But the problem is most people don't make it work. And it's because they don't actually look at the root cause of why New Year's resolutions don't work. So why do New Year's resolutions not work for 99% of people? Well, it simply just comes down to a lack of discipline. So people set these goals and they have these habits that they want to build and they want to remove these bad habits, but they get 7, 14, even 30 days into the year and then they don't stick with it. Why does that happen? Well, it's just a lack of discipline. And so instead of setting New Year's resolutions, what I've personally found to be a lot better is building discipline. Because there are going to be days throughout the year that you really don't feel like doing the thing you said you wanted to do, or even giving up the thing you wanted to give up. You want to go back to doing that thing. There are going to be multiple days and probably even multiple weeks and maybe even multiple months where you really don't feel like doing the thing you know you should do. And the only way to still do it on those days is discipline. So the better question you should be asking yourself is, how can I build better discipline so that when I set these New Year's resolutions and I set these goals, I actually do the things I know I need to do to get there? And that's what I'm going to be giving you in this video, because I've found some things that have helped me a ton. So the first thing, instead of setting New Year's resolutions, one of the best things that I did that completely changed my life is every single night before the next day, I would plan out exactly what I was going to do for the day. And then whatever I wrote the night before, when the next day came around, I would actually stick to it and do the thing every single time. Because when you actually do what you said you wanted to do, so for example, let's say tonight you write out a list of what you want to do tomorrow, and then tomorrow you wake up and you do every single thing on that list, it builds confidence. And then you start to think to yourself that you can basically do anything because you actually stick to your word. You become a man of your word or a woman of your word. And so instead of setting New Year's resolutions, instead what you should do is you should write a list every single night for the next day. And you should plan out exactly what you know you want to do for that day. And then when that day comes around, every single thing on that list, you do it all. And when you do this over the course of a week or a couple days or a month, you're going to start to build discipline. And you're going to start to stick to that consistently. Now, if you're somebody that you don't have the most discipline right now, and you can be honest with yourself here, nobody's going to judge you. It's just you watching this video. If you know you don't have the most amount of discipline in the world right now, then what you can do is when you're writing the list for the next day, you can keep it pretty short and have 3 or 4 things. I'm going to do these 3 or 4 things tomorrow, no matter what happens, no matter if I have a shitty day, no matter how I feel. I'm going to do these 3 or 4 things. And when you do that for, let's just say, a month, then you can start to incorporate more things. Like for me, for example, I usually have about 10 to 12 things on my to-do list every single day. And so it's like, boom, I wake up, I check my to-do list. Got to do the morning routine, got to hit the gym, got to record a video, got to do this, boom, 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 boom. And when you do this consistently, and again, the biggest and the most important thing is just doing everything that's on the list. If you know it's going to be a bad day the next day or you're going to be super busy, keep your list shorter. But the main objective is you need to start to become the person that does every single thing you say you're going to do. And then once you do that over the course of a couple months, you'll build confidence and you'll build discipline, and then you can actually set New Year's resolutions and actually stick to it every single day, because you are the person that says when you're going to do something, you actually do it. So this is just my perspective. I personally think New Year's resolutions are BS, as proven by the fact that only about 1% of people actually finish their entire New Year's resolutions. But let me know what you guys think. And if you're somebody who's setting New Year's resolutions, I'm not saying don't do it. All I'm saying is that your bigger focus should be on doing the things you know you need to do every single day and starting small. Honestly, like if you're going to start doing what I'm saying in regards to setting a to-do list for the next day, the night before, start small. Have like 3 or 4 things. I'm going to hit the gym for at least 30 minutes. I'm going to do this work. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then you do those every single day. You write a list for yourself the night before, and then when that day comes around, you do every single thing that's on that list. And I promise you, if you stick to that, and if you keep basically progressive overload, adding more and more things to that list as you get more and more disciplined, you will start to become the person that can actually set a goal and an objective and a New Year's resolution and actually accomplish it. So hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. This is just what's worked for me, so let me know what you guys think, but hopefully you got some value, and you guys take care. Have a happy holidays and peace.